start various concepts in national income which are very important for various competitive examinations like civil services and group 1 exams. Now let us see various concepts in national income. So there are various concepts like GDP is the first concept. GDP means gross domestic product. It refers to the total value of final goods and services produced in a country in a year. In the world, every country calculates or estimates its national income every year. GDP is calculated in India, in all countries, which indicates the total value of final goods and services produced within the country in a year. In GDP, net income from abroad is not included. Only the income or various goods and services produced in a country is included only. So that is GDP. In GDP, net income from abroad. Net income from abroad means exports, imports are not included. When exports goods to other countries, we get income. When you import various goods from other countries, you have to pay for the goods which are imported. So if we deduct income from exports from the payment made to imports, that is net income. This net income is not included in GDP. So this is called GDP, you have to understand. Next, second important concept is NNP, NDP or GNP. GNP is the second important concept of national income. GNP means gross national product or gross national income. What is gross national product or what or gross national income? It refers to the total value of final goods and services produced in a country during a year. In GNP, net income from abroad is included. That means GNP is equal C plus I plus G plus E plus minus I. C means total consumption of goods and services. I means total investment of goods and services. G means total government expenditure. E means total exports. Minus I means total imports. So in GNP only total consumption goods, total investment goods, total government expenditure, net income from abroad is included, unlike in the case of GDP. So that is called GNP. GNP is also known as gross national income or gross national product. Repeat, GDP means the total value of final goods and services produced in a country during a year, which is also included net income from abroad. Net income from abroad means when a when we export goods, we get income. When we import goods from other countries, we have to pay. And the foreign companies of India, the foreign companies which are working in India, they will send their profits to other countries, their countries, home countries. The Indian companies which are working in other countries, they will send their profits to India. And also we get in various forms from other countries, like in the form of profits, in the form of rent, in the form of other earnings from other countries. The total net income from abroad is included in GNP. So that is called GNP. GNP means the total value of final goods or services produced in a country during a year is called GNP, which includes net income from abroad. It consists of total consumption, total investment, total government expenditure, total export earnings minus imports. So this is called GNP. Now another concept is, third important concept is NNP. NNP means net national product or net national income. Net national, how do you get net national product and income? And what is net national product or income? If you know GNP and depreciation, we get the net national product or income. That means if we deduct depreciation from GDP, we get net national product or a net national income. Here you have to know depreciation. What is depreciation? Depreciation means reducing the value, reduction of value of capital goods in a country during a year. When you use machinery in a year, there will be tear and wear of that machinery. That is called depreciation. This depreciation is not included in net national product. For example, aircraft, take for example aircraft, the total value of aircraft is equal to 200 crores of rupees. That means if you want to produce one aircraft, you have to incur total expenditure around 200 crores. It works 2 years. Then what is depreciation? Depreciation means we divide 2 years. How much it comes? 5 crores. 5 crores is the depreciation in a year. That means the value of the aircraft is lost to the extent of 5 crores in a year. That is depreciation. In that way, you have to deduct the reduction in the value of capital goods or machinery or equipment, anything which are used in the production process will have to be deducted from GDP to get net national product. So, I repeat, net national product and income means if we deduct the depreciation from GDP, we will get net national product. That is called net national product income. Net national product is also called national income at market prices. This is also called national income at market prices because every good and services is calculated in a year at current market prices. So So all these goods are included in GDP and NNP. So it is also called NNP is also called national income at market prices. That is the third concept. Fourth important concept is national income at factor cost. National income at factor cost. This is the fourth important concept. What is national income at factor cost? You know, factor cost means the cost which is incurred on facts of production. There are, I have already told, there are four important facts of production: land, labor, capital, organization. When you use land, we have to pay as a reward in the form of rent. When you use labor, you have to pay wages. When you use capital, you have to pay rent. And for the organizer, you will get profits or losses as a reward. The total, if you put together, total expenditure incurred in the form of rent, wages, interest, and profits. That is called the total tax of production. Total factor cost. So, NNP at factor cost, you have to understand here. NNP at factor cost means if we deduct national income and market prices from market price, indirect taxes, and subsidies. That means in national market prices, indirect taxes are to be deducted and subsidies are to be included. So if we deduct indirect taxes and include subsidies from national income at market prices, we get to national income at factor cost. Whereas in the case of national income at market prices, indirect taxes are included. Whereas in the case of national income at factor cost, indirect taxes are not included. Indirect taxes are excluded. Only subsidies are included. Here you know, indirect taxes, there are various indirect taxes. Sales tax, excise tax, entertainment tax, all these are indirect taxes. And also subsidies also you have to understand. Today, in central government and state government are giving subsidies to various goods and services to the consumer. Like for example, LPG, rice, fertilizers. Subsidies means here when the market price of rice is 50 rupees, this is the market price for kg rice, then government is giving government gives at 2 rupees per kg. Then what is the difference between 50 and 2 rupees? 48 rupees. The total, the market prices for kg rice is 50 rupees in the market, but government provides the same rice, giving subsidies at the rate of 2 rupees to the poor people. Then subsidy comes to the 48 rupees. This is one example. That means 40 rupees is borne by the government in the form of subsidies. So in that way, you have to understand the subsidies. So national income at factor cost means if we deduct indirect taxes and include subsidies from national income at market prices, then we will get to national income at factor cost. In that way, you have to understand what is national income at factor cost, what is the difference between national income at market prices and factor cost. Here I repeat, the national income at market prices, direct taxes are not included at factor cost, whereas in the case of national income at market prices, direct taxes are included. So this is another concept of national income.